Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
What's going on, guys? And welcome to sunny Tampa, Florida.
Got the sun shining.
We are hanging out like a hare in a biscuit by the pool. I am here with SKW Lifts, my beautiful niece. And we are having a good time. I actually got here to Tampa last night. Probably about, I don't know, it was about 3:30 or something like that. I went and visited an old buddy of mine, my actually ex-brother-in-law. Hung out with him a little bit until my brother got off work, and then I came here, and my brother happened to be coming in at the same time I did and followed me in. And literally, I stepped out the truck, he made me a drink and put me to work. Yeah, and we worked until what, about an hour after dark?
Yeah, I think till like 7.
Yeah, I didn't even get my bags out the car or nothing. He's like, we gotta load this, we gotta do this, we gotta. That's my brother.
Day in the life on the Warren Ranch.
Yeah, that's the way it rolls around here. I expect nothing less. But I actually filmed that. That'll be coming out in a video probably on Saturday. I'm almost done editing a video that I'm gonna try to get out sometime today, depending on their internet and stuff. It's not the best here. Because we are close to Tampa and stuff, but they are still a little bit out in the woods and stuff. My brother's got a beautiful 5 acres here, and got some animals, and all of my old goats are right back there. Some of the adult ones that I brought down here, and also the first baby ever born on my homestead in Florida is actually right back there, and she just had babies, and then plus one of the other babies born on that homestead is actually the daddy of all the babies. So it's kind of cool to see, something I started a couple of years ago kind of growing, and, seeing all the babies run around and stuff. It's cool. I missed them. I love goats.
There's 5 baby goats now.
5 of them. Yep, and they're so cute. They're so cute. Y'all will see those on the video coming out Saturday. But Saturday, I'm going to be heading out of here. I'm actually going to leave out about 3 or 4 in the morning because I got to be in Mississippi by about 3 or 4 o'clock for a big barbecue there at 3 Mississippi. And Tim with Ridge Life is coming to kind of hang out like a hare in a biscuit. And we're just going to have a good time, and it's going to be a nice little layover stop before I continue my journey back home. So also Saturday, there is some big news on that video right there. Something that I picked up yesterday that we kind of talked a little bit about, but I didn't tell you what it was. And also a big development that's going to happen on Come On Mountain that's going to change things and speed things up tremendously on the mountain. So all of that will be coming out on the video Saturday. So what have you had going on there, Miss SKW Lifts?
Well, actually in about 30 minutes, I'm going to go work out. And I'm going to record that because I haven't posted a upper body workout.
Make sure you talk louder.
Oh.
Just in case.
Okay. I have a soft voice actually too.
Yeah, she talks very low, so we got to get her to amp it up a little bit.
So, I'm going to work out today and record it, and it's going to be an upper body workout. I haven't shown that yet, but I have shown my leg day, so I was like, let's switch it up and show you what I do. I'm aiming to hit 120 on bench today for at least 5, so you'll see that in my video. And then I'm going to pick up my sister today, and then after class, we are going live with my older sister, Life with Mars. So,
yeah, which I will be on tonight. I will be putting it on the community tab on here, and also on the community tab on Come On Homesteading. It will be at 8 o'clock Eastern time, and the live's actually going to be on her sister's channel. And it's their first live they've ever done. They're going to start out with doing it on her channel, and then the next live, I believe, is going to be on your channel, correct?
Next Tuesday, I think at 8 also, because I have class.
Yeah.
So
I actually won't be here for that one, but it is cool that I was able to be in Levi's first live kind of split screen, and then the second one, as y'all seen, if y'all ain't checked it out, go check it out. Me and Levi actually went live together at my hotel room in Gainesville. on Tuesday night, and it was a great time. He did a phenomenal job.
That was a good live.
We had like 167 people in there and stuff, and it's done like almost 3,000 views, and that's awesome for your second live. That's doing your thing. And we hope to have the same support tonight with my beautiful nieces. They are such good girls. They work hard. They got good souls. They're just sweethearts. And I couldn't be prouder. I mean, I really couldn't be prouder of my nieces. They impress me every single day of their life, just with the way they carry themselves, the way that they attack life. You know, they're so full of life, and just they just love every day. And that's a hard thing to find this day, especially with this generation, to have the kids that are motivated, that just loves life, and that, you know, sees the positive in things instead of the negative. Because in the world that we're in today, everybody tends to focus on the negative and not the positive.
Always.
And my two beautiful nieces,
We're rays of sunshine.
Yeah, that ain't how they roll. They look at every day as a beautiful day and try to get the most out of every day.
A new opportunity each and every day.
And this one right here, this is the most organized, scheduled, motivated young lady I've ever known. Like, she kills it. Like, she attacks. She don't go through every day. She attacks every single day. And makes me feel like I'm lazy, boy, because she gets it in.
Yeah, he's
you
lazy.
Know? Yeah.
I mean, you said it. My dad is always doing something.
Yeah.
I get that from him.
Yeah. And that's the way we are. I mean, that's in our bloodline. The funny thing is, the last time I came to Florida, we went and worked out.
Yeah.
She didn't know her uncle had it like that. You know what I mean? Doubt me if you want to. Come on.
You got it.
Yeah, we got up on that cardio, and she's like, "Dang, Uncle David."
Were you on the elliptical, I think?
Yeah, on the elliptical. I was in full sweat, and I was just running. I was running. We did it for like almost an hour, and I was on the highest setting that the elliptical could do, and I'm over there just pumping and sweating, and she's like, "Wow, Uncle
Me, I
David."
go on level 2, and I'm out of breath.
I think I was like on level 9, or however high it goes up.
Oh my Lord!
And I was messing with her at the end, like the last 15 minutes or whatever. I was like, "Jack that thing up. Let's get it in."
Oh gosh.
Now, granted, I was working out 6 days a week then, because I lived in Dallas and I had a gym that was like a half a mile from me, and so I was getting it in. There is nothing a half a mile from me where I'm at right now. No. So basically my gym is the great outdoors now. So my cardio might not be what it was the last time I came.
Well, is there like altitude up there?
A little bit. It's not that high, but it's definitely higher in Florida. But it's not like up there where your sister is in Denver, where it's the mile high or whatever. Because that altitude will definitely wind you for sure.
Yeah.
Like, Marissa will probably be able to come down here and run 12 miles. You know what I mean?
She does do Pilates, I think.
Yeah.
And yoga. Hot yoga.
Yep.
So.
But I will say, guys, this has been just a phenomenal trip. I needed it, especially after being sick for 17 days and stuff, to actually finally be feeling better and getting to hang out with my grandkids and my kids, and then now coming down here and hanging out with my nieces, my nephew, my brother, my sister-in-law, and all of that. And I actually am getting some rest here because, you know, it's in the middle of the week and they still have work in the gym and all that other stuff. So it's not quite like it was up there with my son and my daughter and my grandkids, because, you know, my grandkids ran me ragged, boy. They wasn't letting Papa go. And so I was wore out, especially after that long drive to that point. Whew, by the time I got down here, I was just like, I slept the best last night that I have slept on this whole trip. It also helps that I have my bed actually in their guest room. I had a really nice bed, just like y'all love my bed that I have in Arkansas. I actually have one that's just like it here. I don't have the bed frame and all that like I do in Arkansas, but this bed has the hydraulics and all that other stuff. When I left Florida, I couldn't fit it. So I brought it down to my brother's guest room. That way, whenever I fly in or come in, I got a nice, comfortable bed to sleep on.
And it comes to use when he comes down.
Yeah, and it works out. I mean, I've used it 5 or 6 times at this point. And I can guarantee that I'm going to get a good night's sleep whenever I come, because man, I'm the type of person, if I don't have a comfortable bed, I toss and turn and do donuts and all, and don't get a good night's sleep. It's bad. It's bad. So definitely by far I'm enjoying getting to spend some time on my old bed and actually sleep real good.
I bet.
I woke up this morning feeling amazing. I had to go and take the trailer because I'm bringing such a big load back to Arkansas. That brand new trailer I bought with Uber didn't come with a spare tire. But I'm from this area. I lived here a long time. I had my steel company and stuff with my brother and all that. And there's a tire shop called Jim's Tire there in Dade City. And I know a bunch of people there. One of my buddies actually runs it now. And I went up there this morning. They had a rim and tire in stock. And literally I pulled up, no exaggeration, guys. I pulled up, they met me at the window, what you need, realized who I was, took me straight in, and talking about, we got you, I paid for it, and within 15 minutes, it was on my trailer, bolted down, and I was back on the road. Come on, it's good to know people now, come on. Yeah, I definitely got a lot of connections down here, because, I mean, we spent years down here, and we know everybody, and we've had businesses down here and everything else. Speaking of which, you will see my brother on Saturday's video as well. I don't think I've highlighted him too much on here. He's a go-getter. He's like me. We look a lot alike. I had somebody actually make a comment about that. Does your brother look like you? And I was like, yes.
They're twins.
So
not literally, but they are.
Yeah, literally we have gotten free gas before when we was younger, because the lady got all mixed up because she thought we was the same person. And we didn't even mean to. I had to go back in there and actually like pay and like, hey, I'm actually different than you know what I mean? And she's like, y'all look exactly the same. And my brother's 2 years older than me. He's the old man, and I'm the young stallion.
It's funny because people say my younger sister and I look like identical too. I don't see it, but everyone always, like, my friends would always get us mixed up, and I was like, how? Yeah.
And then tomorrow, I'm actually going to pick my niece up from school. Today I'm picking my nephew up and from school, and then tomorrow my younger niece wanted me to pick her up, so I'm going to pick her up from school tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. I haven't seen her, and it's been like a year, I think, maybe about a year. So definitely looking forward to that. She's a beautiful sweetheart herself, and like I said, my brother did a good job. Got some good kids, definitely kids to be proud of. You know, they impress me every day. I just love how they attack life. It's the way it's supposed to be. You got to find the joy in it, right? Yeah.
I mean, I always say it's easier to like let the negativity suck you in and everything like that. So being positive is definitely harder, but I think that just shows a lot in people who are always positives. So
yeah. I mean, the bottom line is you can find bad and good in everything.
Yeah.
So it's what you choose to find is what matters. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm a happy-go-lucky, positive person. I'm definitely what they call like a glass half full type of guy. I'm not a half empty type of person. I'm gonna try to. I tell everybody there's a positive in every situation, even a bad situation. You know, you can have death and stuff, and there still be a positive in it. You can, look back and appreciate the life they lived and all that other stuff and what they contributed to the world and their kids and all that other stuff, even though it's the most saddest, baddest thing that can happen. You know what I mean?
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, it's all about how you choose to look at something. And I choose to look at things in a positive light and try to find the positive out of everything. And so do they. And so does my son. And
oh, Levi, I love watching his videos.
Yeah, Levi's killing it.
I feel so like refreshed after watching his videos.
That joker's been on the move, man.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Levi's just running around the world living his best life right now.
Take me with you.
That joker's a jet setter. I don't know where he got it from. I have no idea. I mean, his dad just stays in one place all the time. That's just what he does.
Where would he be,
where did he get that from? Yeah, he's definitely a chip off the old block. But yeah, man, I am loving this sunshine. The crazy thing is I think we got 16 inches of snow at my cabin Tuesday.
Whoa.
And normally our annual snowfall is like 12 inches.
Wow.
And so we got 16 inches in one day. I'm not going to lie to you. There's definitely going to be some damage that I got to deal with. We'll talk about that later on in other videos and stuff. So I definitely got my work cut out for me when I get home. But it is what it is. Just like I just said about finding the positives and things. That's going to be there whenever I get there. Right now I'm here. So I'm not going to let negative stuff kind of dictate my trip while I'm down here with my beautiful nieces. You know, I'm going to keep it positive and just enjoy this beautiful weather that we have in here.
It feels amazing right
yesterday got up to 86 degrees here in Florida. 86. I was sweating my booyah off out there working.
And then it rained.
Yeah, then it rained all night. But that's Florida. It'll be sunny like this 1 minute, and then it'll rain for 15 minutes, and then it'll be sunny again, then it'll rain for 15 minutes.
Bipolar.
Yeah, it's definitely bipolar for sure. Well, what else you got for the people?
Let's see.
You don't get a chance to actually be live with me too often like this.
Right now, you know, I'm taking a step from school a little bit. So instead of taking like all these classes, I'm only taking one. So I don't get overwhelmed, you know, looking at the positive in that too. Because I only need 2 more classes to get my AA, and then I can go to USF. So just taking it one class at a time right now.
And what is your goal for school? What are you going for?
So I have 2 different goals actually. So the first goal is being an audiologist, which is a doctor in hearing. I'm hard of hearing myself, so I want to inspire others who are like me and give them the confidence to know that it's okay to be hard of hearing and to build their confidence, because I grew up with a few friends that were hard of hearing. They were not confident. So I want to help, hopefully inspire any little ones out there, you know. And then with fitness, I want to maybe go towards like the exercise science route, because I did see you can do 2 majors. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
So I was doing some research with that, and if some of the classes go hand in hand, you can do something like that. And luckily with audiology and exercise science, it does go hand in hand a little bit. So I'm thinking of doing that, and hopefully I want to become like an online coach or something like that. But right now that's just something I'm thinking of, but definitely audiology is where I'm going towards right now. So
Ian actually did double bachelor's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ian has his degree in accounting, a
Ooh.
bachelor's in accounting, and also digital something.
That's cool.
And he graduated at the same time with 2 bachelors. So.
I was even thinking business, because you can never go wrong with a business degree.
Which is what I told Levi.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't know what you want to do, if you want to be a high level anything, you need to understand business.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what industry you're in. If you're going to run it, then you need to understand business. And business is business. It doesn't matter. I've had several businesses. I've had a landscaping company, a restaurant, a steel company. I had a little side gig that was a home renovating company and stuff back when I had my steel company. And what I learned through all of those businesses is business. It's all dollars and cents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's different with each business, but the core of business is the same. And you know, like when I had my steel company, I dealt with millions. You know, like the job sites were millions of dollars and all that other stuff. But when I had my restaurant, you deal with pennies. You know what I mean? You don't make much money. But at the end of the day, business is business. You still run it the same way. You still have your account receivables and payables and all that kind of stuff. It's just it's different amounts of money. You know, and each one has their own little quirk that might have to tweak it a little bit. But business is business.
Yeah.
And I started all those businesses with no business training. So I learned on the fly. I learned by my pocketbook getting hit. And if you hit my pocket, I don't forget. Trust me, I learned that lesson. And when it cost me $14,000, I promise you I ain't forgetting it. Ooh. I promise you. But that's the way I learned. And I didn't actually understand formal business until I went to school. And then I started getting jobs running other companies that was already established. And that's when I learned business.
Nice.
You know? So yeah, I always say a business degree doesn't hurt, even if that's not your primary goal. Yeah. Like if you want to do your own fitness
Yeah,
like
it's
gym or
good.
something like that. You still need to understand the business side of it.
Long term, I want to open up my own audiology office, so that's another reason why I would want a business degree.
I tell you what, I think it is amazing. Like she said, that she has dealt with being hearing impaired her whole life, and it's definitely something that will suck the confidence out of you and stuff like that. And she's always handled it like a champ, but she's had her challenges over the years too, especially with like
Yeah.
mean kids and stuff like that, you know, like bullies and stuff like that. So to see her grinding and working her butt off to go into audiology, to be able to mentor the kids and stuff coming up, and to help them with their hearing, and showing them that it doesn't have to set you back.
Nope.
It's just you have to attack it differently. You know what I mean? And that kind of thing. I mean, how more inspiring is that? You know what I mean? Come on. What kind?
Come on.
I mean, can you think of a better legacy to have?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my legacy is mentoring kids. I've done it forever, since she was little. I mean, I've always mentored kids. And to me, I want that to be my legacy. I want to, whenever I'm gone, the kids and stuff that I've mentored and stuff, to pass those teachings down to other kids, and that be my legacy. And her legacy is going to be helping hearing impaired kids and their parents and all that other stuff. So I think that's an amazing legacy.
Yeah. Because just because you have a disability doesn't mean you're any different. You're
No.
still like a human.
Yeah, exactly. We all bleed the same and all that
Yeah.
other stuff. And it ain't slowed you down a bit. If nothing, it's motivated you. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's very inspiring. And as an uncle, you know what I mean? Honestly, I couldn't be prouder. I really, really couldn't be prouder. I love this one right here to death.
I love you.
To death. And another thing that she has that a lot of people don't have, she's always smiling. She's always smiling. She's always cheerful. Like, I would say 98% of the time, she's just happy. Like, I wished I could be happy that much. Like, my jaws would hurt if I smiled as much as her.
I will say, sometimes my jaw does.
Yeah, she's always smiling.
I just can't help it.
She's always bubbly and happy, and I'm just like, wow, man, that's the way to live life. That is the way to live life. You know, if you know her, you would think that she's never had a bad day, which is not true. We all know that everybody has their bad days and stuff. But she's not one that thrives on it and stuff like that. She moves on, she attacks it, she figures it out. But I'm telling you, every time I ever call her, it is like a ray of sunshine. It's like, hey, Uncle, you know what I mean? If I'm having a bad day, I call her, and all of a sudden I'm good. So that's an amazing way to be. But it's already been 23 minutes, so I think we're going to get off here.
Okay, time to hit the gym.
Yeah, time to get it in.
He's going to be editing.
Yeah, I'm going to get it in on the computer. I'm going to work these fingers out. Look at that. Ooh, look at those muscles.
Those are the most important ones.
You know. So we're going to get it, but I had a lot of fun with this video right here. I was really looking forward to it, being able. I got to do one of these with Levi, and now I get to do one with you. So I think that is awesome. It's a highlight of my trip. There's been quite a few good highlights of this trip right here. I'm sure y'all could tell by my demeanor and my talking, I'm feeling better. I'm smiling. I'm happy. I got my energy back. So
you do sound way better.
Yeah, it's been an amazing trip so far, guys, and I'm glad I could bring you guys along with it, because y'all are my YouTube fam, and we go on our adventures together. So until we see each other again, guys, come on, keep it real.
Come